Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Disgaea RPG video. Now, quick disclaimer, I know the lighting's not the best in this room, the camera might move a little bit because it's on my laptop which is on my lap, but I thought I'd try and bring back facecam. I don't know why, I just did. Anyway, today what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be talking about you guys being able to prep for the next event that we should be getting on Global. Can't reveal the date of it until they give the roadmap out, but if you've looked at the website and stuff, you should pretty much be able to figure out when it's coming. But again, just out of courtesy to Bolt Trend, I'm not going to say what the date is. But we will go over the event, gives you a bit of time to get prepped for it, get your characters ready and all that kind of stuff. In the background, I'm just going to let my macro run and do the item world. So the footage you're seeing doesn't really have anything to do with what we're going to talk about in this video, but I'm trying to maximise my time and make sure I can get these weapons that I'm going for. So if you haven't already, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel and all that good stuff. In JP, the event for Summer Desco and the likes of Swimsuit Etna was called Summer It's the Sea, the Horrifying Sea Opens. Now they've got a tendency to change these things a little bit when it comes to Global, so I'm not entirely sure what they're actually going to be called on Global, okay? But we're going to go ahead and talk about the characters that will give you a bonus in this event. Now we should hopefully still have a flat bonus for this, so the two new characters will give 50%, the rest of the characters will give 30% as you become accustomed to, okay? So first of all, we've got the two new characters, which is going to be Swimsuit Desco, and on JP, when it translates, she's called Marvel, but I think she's called like Mariva or something. I can't remember her name right now, my head's fried. But she's basically the archer girl in a swimsuit, okay? So those two are the two 50% bonus characters. The rest of the characters are going to be Swimsuit Etna, who you can obviously pick up from this event. Going to be Salvatore, going to be Christo, going to be Crater Asagi, going to be Fukazeno, Serafina and Rosalind, okay? Now obviously, depending on what your box is like, you might have a few of those characters. Obviously you'll get Etna from the event, no problem at all. You'll probably already have Rosalind. Most people have probably picked up Rosalind by now. And you have Crater Asagi. So there's 3 characters there that are fairly easy to make sure you get your bonus. Obviously if you summoned on the badass and you got Fuka, then awesome, you've got her. And the same with the platinum summon characters and the new characters. So I guess it's all relative, but with getting points in this event, it might not be too hard. The only thing is, you want to try and get extra points with this event, because even not revealing the time, you obviously know this has got to come before 7 Deadly Sins. Also coming before 7 Deadly Sins is going to be the rate up on the item world. That's going to be running at the same time as a story event. So you kind of want to try and whack out your points for this as quickly as possible. So that is the characters that you can use. So if you've not already and you need to, you can level up Rosalind, Serafina, characters like that if they're sitting in your box, okay? So that's the characters that you need. What I usually always do at this point is talk about the shop, okay? Now the shop's a little bit different this time actually, and it's actually pretty good, to be honest. It's the first time that something's happened, and this is the shop that is the first time that it happens. That makes no sense, but I'll explain just now. So we'll look at the items that you can redeem first of all, okay? You can redeem the behavioural AP pots. I don't know why you call it behavioural recovery drug, that sounds like speed or something like that. But yes, you can redeem AP pots that will give you mana, as you'd expect. You can get 5 of them. You can get 100 pieces of 10 HL. You can get your 100 rainbow prinnies, which is normal. For the first time you can get mana potions. No, the second time you can get mana potions, you could get them during the Asagi event. For the first time you can get crystals for the new character, okay? So you can get crystals for Swimsuit Etna, and you can also get crystals for Zeno Desco. So if you pull Desco, you can get a free NE level straight away from the story event. This is the first time it's happened, okay? And this will become a recurring theme going forward. It happens with the 7 Deadly Sins as well, but I will talk about that obviously when we get to the overview. You can also get crystals for Laharo, for Etna, and for Fallen Angel Flawn. Those characters, some of you probably do need to any of them. For me personally, I won't be redeeming those. They are a little bit cheaper, and that's obviously a good thing. But yes, you can do pretty well off of this event with regards to items. Now, if we look at the character, there is a bit of a knock-on effect here, okay? You can only get 4 copies of the character. Okay, so you can only get 4 copies of Swimsuit Etna. So she has had one of her character slots replaced by the crystals, okay? However, obviously with Disco, that's a different story because Disco's summonable. So you can still get the story event character to any 4. It's just a case of one of them you're going to have to use crystals. Still going to cost 1.5 million to get the last copy. So nothing much has really changed there. It's just the way that you do it has changed slightly, okay? So we go ahead and look at what Reincarnation Stones we can get. I'm not going to go through all of these because it's standard affair, but the Reincarnation gems do go to level 9. You can get 100 level 9. Now again, depending on how much people are grinding this event, most of your points are going to go on Swimsuit Etna, probably on Disco crystals if you do summon Disco, mana potions, rainbow prinnies. That's a lot of points, so I don't know how many people actually get a good chance to buy up a lot of these crystals, but obviously if you do, they now go all the way to number 9. With regards to statues and scrolls, same as always. You can get 30 bronze, 10 silver, 5 gold on the scrolls, and with regards to the statues, it's 30 bronze, 5 silver and 3 gold. This does go up in future, which is obviously a big deal because, as you guys know, weapon mastery farming is just an absolute pain in the tits, and nobody really wants to do it as much as they have to. Those weapon statues really make a big difference in the amount of time it takes to get a character's weapon mastery leveled up to the next level, okay? So, as always, is now, which is a recurring thing, you do have a bill that you can pass that will give you rate up for points. So it'll give you an hour worth of 50% more points. Definitely make sure you pass that when you're doing your grind. You're also going to have the 3 additional stages, one for HL, one for XP, one for prinnies. I'm curious to know what you guys do. I personally do the HL stage. I don't know why I do the HL stage. I just like to build up HL rather than building up a box full of prinnies that I just have to clear out constantly. It really does bug me. And you will have the 1 a day 500% bonus stage. Again, pretty standard affair now. It's what we've all come to expect, and there will be random encounters that will give you extra points. Obviously up to now it's been prinnies. Sometimes that changes, by the way. It's not always pink prinnies, sometimes it can be different things. I'm not sure what it is for this stage, but as Etna's the character, it would make sense for it to be prinnies, so it probably will be pink prinnies for this time as well. So that's basically everything that's going to be happening in the event, okay? Now obviously we do have 3 new characters. We have Swimsuit Disco, we have the archer chick who I've forgot her name right now, and we also have Etna, who's free of charge. So what I'm going to be doing, as always, is I am going to be firing out a character showcase for each of these. I do have all 3 characters over on JP. I have used all 3 characters over on JP, and I do like all 3 characters. So I will be doing the showcase for them. As always, when I have a character on JP, I like to include the footage so that you guys can get a look at what their super attacks and stuff like that are doing. So we'll do that, I'll show you what they look like, and you can obviously make a decision if you want to skip or if you want to summon. Just remember, this month's a big month. There's going to be a collab. Collabs are pretty rare. Generally they don't come back, but obviously we do know that JP got a rerun on the collab, so it is possible that Global will get a rerun. Who knows? Anyway guys, I've been Hayzink. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's nice to see you all again. And as always, I'll catch you on the next Disgaea RPG video, dudes. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.